is what I have learned as a castor farmer in Africa, specifically Kenya. The advantage of a hybrid castor plant is that you get enough bumper harvest. So we are going to count how many branches of castor that have grown from this one plant. So count with me. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So basically we are seeing over 20 castor bunches or clusters of castor that are grown from one plant. So basically you can say one mature castor plant can produce over 30 bunches of castor in one harvest, and this is the advantage of the hybrid castor plant. Yes guys. So my name is Bundi, and I have been practicing castor farming for the last 4 years, and these are the key points that I have realized on the benefit of castor plant farming. So each and every aspect of the castor plant has its own advantages, from the seed to the leaves to the flowers and even to the stem itself. So I have come to realize that castor plant flowers attract a lot of bees into the farm. So for instance, these castor flowers, they are able to attract bees that come into the farm, and eventually they help in the pollination of the castor plant, hence improving the castor variety. And from the bees that come to the castor plant, they feed on the pollen and they get nectar from the pollen from the flower. And with this, it shows that you can be able to do beehive keeping using this castor plant. And because the castor plant is all season plant, you'll be able to have food for your bees any time of the year. It goes without saying that honey is the sweetest. So if you are thinking of doing beekeeping, please ensure you plant some few castor crops in your farm, and you will always have enough supply of honey. Thank you very much. So with that said, as we said that earlier, is that from the castor leaves itself, if you are practicing silkworm farming, these castor leaves, they are used to feed the silkworms. And as you know that silk is one of the most expensive materials in fashion industry, you can be able to venture into silk farming if you have castor in your farm. So I'm urging all investors that are interested in silk farming to ensure that they plant these castor plants and they will have enough supply of castor leaves as food for the silkworms. And another advantage that I have noted as a castor farmer in Africa is that when the castor crop has grown, you'll be able to get poles. These poles are used to support banana plant. So that is why I have planted some banana crops in my farm, and I use these poles to support the banana crop. So it goes without saying that the castor farming has so many advantages, and you can always intercrop your farm. As you can see, we have planted beans. We have planted beans here, and the castor is growing very nicely. The time for harvesting castor seeds has come. So these are the critical things that you need to note before harvesting your castor. First of all, make sure you harvest your castor before 12 noon, because the sun will make the castor fruit to spread. So it is recommended that you harvest these castor seeds early in the morning. So my time now is 9 a.m. and I'm in Kenya, and this is my castor plantation. So behind me we have castor plants that are ready for harvesting. So what I have done, I am harvesting the castor seeds using this sack, and I will be picking the castor seeds using these gloves, and carefully. This is how you are going to harvest the castor plant. So what I do is you pick or break the whole bunch instead of picking piece by piece. And another thing that I have noted is that it's always good to harvest the castor before they are evaded by the doves, as I have realized that these castor plants, they attract a lot of birds into the farm, and you are supposed to harvest the castor plant before it spreads from the husk. And this is how it looks, a very mature castor plant. So pick the castor with me, and it's a bumper harvest. That's what I was telling you guys. If you pick the castor plants in the morning hours, no castor is going to get into waste. Have you seen? Here we have another ripe castor plant. During the morning hours, the castor will not spread from the branch.